Yoo-hoo!
Welcome back to Tasha's Heirloom table. I'm really excited about this recipe today because ever since I went through this box, I've been wanting to make it, but I wanted to wait until we got closer to summer because it is called Star-Spangled cherry pie. How fitting is that for our upcoming holidays? We have Memorial Day soon, and we have, actually you may be watching this after Memorial Day, but we do have the 4th of July coming up, and this would be a perfect item to take. Well, I say it's perfect. We haven't tried it yet, but based on what I've read here, it looks tasty, and I think it will be great to take to a 4th of July party, or if you're hosting one, or just to make it because yum. So Star-Spangled cherry pie. This does call for 1 pie crust, and after discussing with my mom, we settled on a graham cracker crust, which I've already made. So, and this smells so good. But I think a regular pie crust would be good, or whatever sounds good to you. Vanilla wafers I thought about. Basically, is this kind of gonna be like a cheesecake with cherries on top. The base of it is a cream cheese base. So let's get started. This calls firstly for 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and it tells you to beat until smooth. I've already started that process in this bowl because sitting here and watching me do this, not fun. All right, and now that that is beat until smooth, we are going to add a jar or a can of sweet condensed milk, or it says Eagle brand milk, but sweet condensed milk is what it is. I'm not using Eagle brand. It's the same, basically. Although someone from Eagle brand might say, no, it's not. I will say I do appreciate the pull tab on an Eagle brand can versus having to get out my can opener, which first world problems, right? I want to get all that. You know, every time I use sweet condensed milk, I think of magic cookie bars, which there is a recipe for that in the recipe box. That was the first time I was ever introduced to this, is with magic cookie bars. So kind of makes me want to eat them. Okay, it says now to blend thoroughly. So let's get blended. Just doing one little scraperoo of the bottom here and make sure we got all the cream cheese. Still got a little bit on my whisk here. All right, I think this is blended thoroughly. Okay, this is so easy, as only 2 more ingredients to this part of the recipe. I'm doing 1/2 cup of lemon juice, and I'm using fresh lemon juice. It does not specify fresh or the jug of lemon juice you can buy at the store. It does not specify, but I'm using fresh 1/2 cup. And also calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm using vanilla paste today. Or eyeballing that. Just gonna turn this a little bit not white, but that's okay. Okay, that's all. So also, I was gonna say, let me get this all over my spatula. If you're not wanting to use your oven because it's hot, don't know if it's hot where you live, but here where I live, it's hot. You can, buy a pre-bought or pre-made crust and then just whip this up. And then you don't have to cook at all or bake. You don't have to turn on your oven, which is beautiful. Okay, now we're going to add this to our crust. And this is going to go in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours to chill. And then we're going to add the cherries. It says to add right before serving, but we'll add right before serving ourselves for a little taster. So I guess this is basically like a little cherry cheesecake, but I like the name Star-Spangled Cherry Pie. Sounds yummy. This is not going to leave a ton of room for the cherries on top, so it's going to be a very generous pie. Alrighty. Y'all, so fast, so easy. Star-Spangled Cherry Pie. This is going in the refrigerator now for 2 to 3 hours. Then we'll take it out, make sure it's solidified, and add our cherries on top. And then, of course, taste test. All right, it's been, didn't notice what time I put the pie in the refrigerator, but it's been at least 2 hours. It says to chill it for 2 to 3 hours, and then we're gonna top with cherry pie filling. So here it is. This has firmed up really nicely. So that's the bottom part of our Star-Spangled Cherry Pie. And then it says to top it with 1 cup of corn Comstock cherry pie filling, chilled. So this has been in the refrigerator. And this is 21 ounces, so 1 cup is 6 to 8 ounces. So I'm gonna do a little less than half of this on top of here. I'm sure you can make your own cherry pie filling if you wanted. See, this is gonna be more than 1 cup on here. I don't know. How to spread this out any thinner. Maybe it means 1 can. It says 1 big C. Let me show you. See right here. In that department, that area. So, but you definitely need more than just 1 cup on here. So, we're doing the whole can, folks. Sorry, Anne. This recipe is from Anne, who is a relation to my great-grandmother, somehow. My mom, when we were looking at these, she wasn't entirely sure who belonged to who, but we do know that it's on my grandfather's side. Okay. That is so sweet. So hopefully this little cream cheese bottom will, oh, look at that. Not so pretty. You could probably, I know this is Star-Spangled, but I feel like this needs some blue on it. So you might have to be creative on how you add blue to this. But I got my blue shirt, so red, white, and blue, we're red. All right. I grabbed a knife, but I did not grab a fork and a plate. So I'll be right back. We're back. All right. let's give this a taste test. That graham crust is firm. That piece is ginormous. So hopefully it all comes out. Okay. We don't want to drop it. We've done that on this channel. Look at that. So let me move some of these cherries so you can see the cream cheese. Okay. I am excited for this. Let's give this a little taste here. That is delicious. That cream cheese part is so good. And I think the graham cracker crust is the way to go on this. A regular crust might be good, maybe a little less sweet. But honestly, with the cream cheese, it doesn't taste overly sweet with the cherries. So, Star-Spangled Cherry Pie by Anne. And this is a keeper. We will definitely be making this again. I think I am going to try it and make my own cherry pie filling. So, anyway, make this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you're alerted each week when a new video drops. And comment on this video. Tell me if you've made anything on this channel so far. What's been your favorite thing? And if you've made something or have a suggestion on something I've made in the past that I had a question about, let me know. I'd love to hear back from you. And also, if you really like the content, share it and help us grow this channel. So we'll see you next time on Tasha's Heirloom Table.